back once again. Tank Mellow still lounging here with the lovely Kelly Price. First of all, you from New York, right?
Yes.
So, yo, could you just drop a word on how you feel about, like, Giuliani and the whole Giuliani, like I like to call him, and the whole thing, like with this Amadou, you know what I'm saying? Just a couple of words on how you felt about that.
Well, to be honest with you, I think that when things happen to our people of that nature, it's always a tragedy. I think that voting is the only way we're ever going to find people in office who are going to have a genuine concern about our concerns. And so it sounds corny, it sounds like I'm preaching, but the truth of the matter is, if we don't go out there and change our future won't be changed. And that's just the truth. So,
yeah, true that.
So we have to. It's very, very important. And it doesn't take long. 3 minutes out of the day, maybe. If you catch a line, maybe a half hour. But it's definitely worth it to keep people in place that are going to work on our behalf for years to come. So I think that it's important. It's important. And it's
yeah. A lot of 25-year-olds not even thinking about things like that.
Right.
You know, so.
But we're going to have families. Those 25-year-olds that don't have families yet, you'll have one soon. I've already started my family.
What?
So the future of New York, and this is where I live, and the future for my kids is something that's very important. It's not something that I can ignore today, because ignoring it today will result in a problem for them tomorrow. So,
yeah, true that.
You know, on a serious note, there's so many different sides to me, but on a serious note, it's very important.
True. Let me just stay serious for one more second, because let me just ask you this: how do you feel about the word bitch and nigga? Let me tell you why. All right, I never really mind the word. You know, the historical content is something else. But I was listening to Howard Stern not too long ago, and he just loves, you know, DMX saying to my niggas, to my bitches, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of, I don't know, I guess to hear like a white person talk about, yo, to my niggas, you know, it's just a little different for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To be called nigga by, I don't know, it just did something to me. How do you feel about those two words? And, I mean, cause I know you think it, but
I think, to be honest with you, I think that you're right. I think most of us, if I walk up to you and I'm like, hey, yo, what up, nigga?
Yeah,
it doesn't mean anything to you. But if someone of another race came and said it, it takes on a whole other meaning. And so I think that what is going to happen eventually, we're going to have to decide that we just don't like the word at all, or accept it as a part of language for all people. Because it's kind of difficult to say that it's all right for me as a black woman to call another black woman or another black man a nigger, and then to have someone else come by and for them to honestly feel that because it's just language that it's okay to use. So I think that it's either going to have to be accepted as a part of our language or completely taken out of our language.
All right. They telling us to wrap it up.
No, the segment, you know, bitch and nigga, that's not Kelly Price. Let's do something else different, okay?
Oh.
Don't do something.
Okay, I wouldn't mean no disrespect.
No, it's okay,
Sense,
it really isn't. That's not her.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry, yo. What's going on in the op still? I'm just gonna ask you this last question. You working with R. Kelly, you working with Ronald Ozzy. You've been working with some heavy hitters, Whitney Houston and Faith. You know, who else do you want to work with, and who else are you working with that's gonna come out soon?
Well, over the last few months, I've done a lot of collaborations, and I have projects that are coming out, some more Bad Boy projects. I'm doing some work on the new Puff Daddy album, doing some work on the artists that will be coming out of the Bad Boy camp really soon. I have a collaboration coming out with Lil' Kim for her new project. I have one coming out with Lil C's of the Junior Mafia on his project, and I would love to actually do some work with Method Man and do some work with DMX, and then stretch out some from hip-hop and maybe do some work in country and pop. And I just think that there are a lot of different artists, Missy, Lauren, a bunch of different people that I just love to work with. I'd actually love to put together a for real collaboration of all of the soul sisters of R&B and the sisters that are making it happen in hip-hop, and just do a monster record with all of us together.
Yeah, it sounds good. Let me just say, Kelly Price has an album that you can just listen to every track, all right? You're not going to skip. No, if you don't got it, you need to go get it. Soul of a Woman. Kelly, we're about to bounce. Could you bless my viewers with maybe one note before we leave? If that's
Sure.
possible. I really.
In her soul, find the things that make your life seem so worthwhile. Oh, and give it in return. Soul of a woman, go get it.